Good morning, this is Raymond with Raymac Incorporated. Today is Friday, December 4th, 2015, and I'm here at 2160 Northwest Johnson Street in Portland conducting a standard sewer scope inspection. We're going to gain access to the system through a what appears to be 3-inch backwater valve located in the basement. I do have water running from the laundry tub, and that's to check for any pooling. I'm going to reset the foot counter now that it's horizontal. Push out, begin the inspection, checking serviceability of the sanitary sewer between the building and the main. Right away we can see heavy buildup of material inside the line. I'm going to pause real quick here and go get the client. So this area drain is connected to this back water valve. Okay. Laundry line dumps into here. We have water running. Yeah. But you can see the amount of scale build up in there. Definitely going to want to address that through a hydro scrub. Okay. This is very old pipe. Obviously cast iron. Yeah. Yeah.
Making our 4-inch right there?
Yep.
Okay.
So transition over to 4-inch at 17 feet. Here at 35 feet, transition over to 6-inch concrete.
Alright.
This should take us outside the building envelope.
Alright.
It's like some isolated pooling here around 42. We'll be checking that out as we retract the camera. Because we're taking a turn. Okay, right there at 49 feet, we reach sanitary sewer main.
Alright. That's pretty good.
I do want to take a look at that one area that I had to skip over. Looks like maybe some water came in through the joint there.
Okay.
Little water drain.
I want to make sure I don't lose these guys. So
Yeah, go ahead.
if you run into any problems, give me a swing.
No problem, Joe. Thanks. I'm just going to back the camera up to where we had that partial obstruction. Looked like possibly water coming through the joint. Should be right about here. Give that a chance to drain out. Looks like possibly offset joint here.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, here at 42 feet, looks like we have mortar coming in through the bottom of the joint, or through the joint on the bottom of the pipe. Can't really get a clear look at it, but we can see it downstream there, a little bit left of center of the screen. My camera does bump into the area. Looks like it is comprised of some sort of concrete material. But looking back here, it doesn't look like it's an offset joint, as I can see the top of the pipe lines. So more than likely mortar has come through the joint at 41.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go ahead and locate this. Okay, here at 41 feet, we have mortar coming through the joint. This is actually located in the right-of-way at an approximate depth of 6 feet 9. City of Portland Plumbing Code dictates no spot repairs are allowed in the right-of-way, so the entire right-of-way will need to be replaced. Folks, who's buying? I did find an issue in the sewer. It doesn't really look like an offset joint. What we're looking at right here, this is the bottom of the pipe. We're currently underwater. Here's the top of the water. Looks like possibly quite a bit of mortar may have gotten in through that joint when they were putting it together. The reason I say that is it's not a misaligned pipe, because the top of this pipe, downstream pipe, and the top of this pipe actually line up.
Yeah.
But obviously, something like this is going to trap paper and solids and eventually lead to a backup inside the building. So that's the only real issue.
I want you to show this to Joe.
So, that area we hopped over. Yep. Looks like possibly mortar. It doesn't look like a misaligned joint, but it does need to be addressed. It is located out in the right-of-way, in the sidewalk. City of Portland no longer allows just spot repairs in the right-of-way, so we would have to replace the entire pipe from the backside of the sidewalk to the face of the curb. So that, and in addition to just the general condition of the cast iron, once we get into the 2-inch cast iron, this is 4-inch cast iron that we're in right now. This looks just fine, no heavy buildup. But once we back into the 2-inch, then we start seeing a lot more corrosion in the line. And it's really kind of a rough interior surface to the pipe. And now we're back in the 2-inch. So as you can see, it looks drastically different. I have all this rough surface area. That's just natural corrosion of that metal pipe. So I'm going to recommend a hydro scrub from this point all the way forward. And that should take care of most of this corrosion and sludge buildup. I'm sorry?
What's involved with the hydro scrub?
Basically, they would just bring in the van with a towable jetter. It's a high-pressure hose. Runs at about 2,000 to 3,000 psi. Has 1 jet that fires forward. 4 jets that fire backwards. Helps propel it down the line. As it's going down the line, the technician will just kind of go back and forth on that area. And that high-pressure water actually knocks off all that corrosion and sludge buildup. Generally about $289 for the first hour and then $189 for each hour thereafter. But this is such a short run, it should only take about an hour to complete. The reason this line is so bad is because this services the laundry. So, laundry lines are always a little bit more beat up. Okay, to summarize, we do have mortar coming through a joint at 41 feet. That will require right-of-way replacement. We also have heavy corrosion and sludge buildup from the point of camera entry to where the 2-inch line drops into the 4-inch main. That will require a hydro scrub to clean up. Raymac Incorporated follow up with an estimate for the right-of-way replacement in a timely fashion. This will conclude sanitary sewer inspection for 2160 Northwest Johnson Street in Portland at this time. Thank you very much.
All right.